Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, guys. In this video, we will be discussing Quant Network, prospects of CBDCs. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon. So do check that out as well, only if you're interested. And folks, keep your assets safe, and for that you guys can check out the Crypto Growth exclusive discount offer on Decent. Decent is convenient, safe, and secure. You can check out their biometric wallet, which has got an astonishing $50 off. And you can also check out their biometric wallet 2x package, guys, which has got an astonishing $129 off, only if you follow the link in the description box below. By the way, folks, Decent supports 3000 plus of your favorite coins and tokens, and it supports 50 plus blockchain mainnets. I personally prefer storing the assets in a cold hardware wallet, so do check out Decent and be safe. Anyways, guys, now let us look into the price and chart of QNT at the time of the recording, and let's see what it has been up to lately. So, guys, nothing much over here since the last time. We're above the $70 mark. Not much movement. Things are a bit stale and boring at the moment. Price is testing this crucial support level over here, and let's hope that this $68 $70 level remains intact, because if it does, then from this point onward we will go on and test these other resistance levels and slowly and gradually try to reclaim our all-time highs, our yearly highs. But at the moment, nothing much. So guys, I wanted to share this interview of Gilbert Verdian with you guys to learn about the prospects of CBDCs, digital pound, and all of that stuff, guys. So let's see what Gilbert has to say. An interesting interview. So yeah.
Thanks very much for being here with us today, Gilbert. I wonder if you could just start by just introducing yourself and Quant, and tell us a bit more about how Quant relates to central bank digital currencies generally, and your personal interest in the digital pound more broadly.
Hi, I'm Gilbert Verdian, CEO and founder at Quant. We're a blockchain infrastructure company, and we've been one of the pioneers in this space, helping establish blockchain standards with ISO TC 307 in 2016, and creating protocols and our Overledger platform that solves interoperability for institution, central bank, and enterprise use cases. Very interested in CBDCs. Personally, it was a very early introduction to blockchain during my time in government in 2008 at the Treasury. So really saw the potential of what a digital pound can bring to the UK, and what it can do for businesses and consumers. And working on it since then, the time is right to be able to bring that into fruition for the UK and other jurisdictions. And what it really means for consumers and businesses, commercial banks and institutions, is really the ability to have programmable money, and that really allows smart money to operate and take away a lot of the pain points that we have in a binary system, because money is quite binary, and it needs to evolve to keep up with the digital lives that we all have today, and the digital world we live in. So really interested in enabling the tests and the use cases of different types of CBDCs, wholesale, retail, or hybrid, and enabling the payment systems to have and complement a CBDC for various types of use cases, either wholesale or retail or both.
Fantastic. I mean, I think it's going to be so interesting to see how this evolves. And in particular, I wanted to ask you a bit about the prospects for implementation of central bank digital currencies around the world. I think we've got over 100 countries now doing different experimentations and pilots. What do you see coming down the pike?
I think where we're heading is further innovation and experimentation, but complementing that with real world tests and not just relying on the theory or the paper exercise, and doing that in a kind of regulatory sandbox where actual usage and institutions and commercial banks and retail banks test what that looks like for them. And we're seeing a lot of examples of that with the work that's being led with the BIS and all the participating central banks, but also in smaller jurisdictions actually implementing this in production. And we're seeing very early results of that in various countries around the world. I think where it's heading is the bigger jurisdictions need to weigh up and balance the risk benefit and, why a CBDC, what makes it different, what makes it unique. And we're kind of at the inflection point where they've done the economic research, they've tested a lot of the use cases, either internally or with participants or with institutions directly, and now they want to really understand, well, what does that actually mean to the financial system that they're responsible for? So what we'll see in 2023 and in the next 5 years is the beginning of the implementation of CBDCs in various forms, and most jurisdictions would pick the right use case and the right type of CBDC that works best in their financial system. And with the help of the banks and the participants, they're going to collaboratively implement this and make it part of the financial system.
And how do you think the arrival of CBDCs and new forms of money is going to change the way we actually transact? And what do you think is the wider implication of that?
I think money is, in its current form, outdated. It's no longer able to keep up with the way we as a society operate so digitally, and we're very complex in terms of transacting between different parties. Even just doing your grocery shopping is a complicated thing today. But the evolution of money into a CBDC means it's programmable, and a lot of the risk, a lot of the uncertainty, and a lot of kind of the manual barriers and the friction that we have today with a binary money system will go away, because you can automate that with the technology underpinning blockchain, such as smart contracts, and you can really tackle a lot of those complex things in a very seamless way. So businesses and consumers can put some logic behind how money should work, or how a transaction should be completed, when it's completed. If my builder completes the renovations on time and it's certified by the conveyancer that it's been done to an appropriate level, and council approves it from an inspection perspective, then you can release the money. Doing that transaction in the binary system is very complicated and quite manual, but you can automate that with smart contracts and a CBDC, and you take that complex equation and program it into money itself, whilst all parties are involved and they're participating, and that way you really get the benefit of automation by getting rid of all those complex workflows.
Yeah, I think we're going to see so much change, particularly in the public sector and the way things operate, which is going to be really, really interesting and hopefully drive a lot of efficiency. So looking forward to seeing how that evolves. And I know we've got a use case working group coming up in 2023, so we'll have a lot more discussion on that. Yeah. So just coming to Quant itself, and you're one of the originating members of the foundation. So what do you see as the benefits of being a member, either yourself as Gilbert or as Quant as a company?
This is a large era of transformation, and as an industry, we're all working towards the same goal, and it's really enabling the implementation of digital assets within the financial system, and other systems as well, like healthcare, trade finance, supply chain, etc. What we need to do as an industry is work and collaborate to make this happen. You can't have one single person, one single company, or one single organization, like a university, for example, bringing this about. It's a joint effort. And so we as a company and personally as well have been involved by giving back and contributing to various initiatives, including standards through ISO. We're doing protocols with MIT and IATF, and also trade bodies and industry bodies like Digital Pound Foundation. And, you know, we're London based, and this is home for us. And this is a great way for us to bring that world experience back into the UK, contribute with our peers into policy thinking, into some of the use cases, for example, as you mentioned, and really be able to do this as a joint initiative, because it really needs the momentum of the industry to get behind it to make this transformation happen. And you know, we're very excited to be part of it, and we're very humbled to be able to be in this situation, to work with peers and help government understand what this means, help policymakers derive the right policy, and really help with the technology and standards and you know, our thinking to make this you know, a growth initiative for the UK, and that's what's happening. You know, the government's understanding that this has a lot of potential, not just to transform the financial system, but to bring a lot of benefits and growth to the country, and we're very glad to be participating.
Well, as you say, I think it's
So guys, what do you guys think about Quant being the catalyst for CBDCs and financial transformation and change? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out. Like I always say in the end, until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.